You're an American traveling abroad. You catch a nasty bug, say Ebola, and instead of flying you home to the US hospital, your government sends you to a military quarantine camp all the way in Kenya. Sounds like the plot of a dystopian Netflix movie, right? Wrong. The US government just quite dropped a massive policy shift that literally locks the borders to its own citizens if they contract one of the world's deadliest pathogens. Instead of bringing Americans home, they are setting up a high-stake isolation zone at a foreign military base. Look, Ebola isn't your casual seasonal flu. It's a brutal virus that causes severe hemorrhagic fever, and right now, a major crisis is unfolding in the Democratic Republic of the Congo and neighboring parts of Uganda and South Sudan, with suspected cases climbing past 1,000. It starts out with a sudden fever, extreme muscle fatigue, and a wicked sore throat. But things go downhill fast. Within days, it escalates to internal and external bleeding, vomiting, and a full-on multi-organ failure. The one silver lining, it doesn't travel through the air like COVID-19. It spreads through direct contact with blood, sweat, or saliva. Still, keeping it contained is an absolute nightmare that requires full PPE and instant isolation. According to the WHO, the historic average fatality rate is roughly 50% and can hit up to 90% if unmanaged. So yeah, the panic is 100% real. Here is where it gets crazy. The White House just confirmed plans to build a 50-bed quarantine and treatment camp at the Laikipia Air Base in Kenya. Why? To intercept any Americans exposed to the outbreak before they can even think about boarding a flight home. The administration is completely unyielding on this. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio spelled it out clearly.
We cannot and will not allow any cases of Ebola to enter the United States.
And to make things even wilder, Kenyan President William Ruto officially co-signed the move.
President Trump asked the government of Kenya to support them by having a center in Laikipia Air Base. I gave the okay.
But naturally, people on the ground are furious. Locals are calling it out, loudly protesting that their country shouldn't be treated as an Ebola dumping ground. At its core, this whole situation proves a terrifying reality. When the stakes are high enough, the governments will happily ditch the global health playbook and leave their own citizens stranded on the other side of the world just to protect their borders. So, travel the world, have fun, but whatever you do, don't catch a virus.